What is the truth about abs? There's so many ways I can go with this topic today, and I know exactly which way I want to take things. For me, when I started out, I always loved the Bruce Lee physique. I loved the Brad Pitt in Troy physique. Those physiques is what inspired me to get started. I've never wanted to be big and muscular. I always wanted to be lean and shredded. That was my goal. Obviously, with the modern bodybuilding and YouTube and the way people do things, it's all about mostly taking drugs, but also just about being big, getting as big as you can get. The thing is, guys, don't have a weak mind. If you just want to be big because that is your goal and it's not influenced by others, fair enough, that's your goal. But if you want to be lean and shredded, don't let someone call you skinny or say you don't have much muscle just because that's your goal. That your goals don't have anything to do with anybody else, and don't pay any attention to what anybody else says. The thing is about getting big is it's very easy. It takes a long time. You have to weight train, you have to sleep, you have to make sure you're eating enough food, but it is easy, it just takes a long time. With getting shredded, it doesn't actually take that long to do, but it's very, very challenging. It's not easy to get lean and get shredded abs. Of course, there's always outliers out there. There is that 5% of guys that just have lean abs anyway. They don't really have to do anything. I know a few people like that where they've just always been lean, but for 95% of us that isn't the case. Before we continue, a few myths and a few things I want to talk about abs. So the first thing is you can't change the shape of your abs. That is totally genetic. Some people have very symmetrical square abs. Some people have a weird shape to their abs. You really can't change that. That's just the way that your abs are. You'll find that out when you reveal your abs. Also, some people have a 4-pack, some people have a 6-pack, some people have an 8-pack. That again is genetic. You can't change how many abdominal muscles you actually have. The other thing I want to talk about is those stupid machines that are supposed to make you have abs. They vibrate, you put them on your abs. You often see scumbag celebrities like Katie Price, for instance, advertising these, saying that they can't believe the amazing results. They don't work. And if any of you want to argue with me on this, please you spend £400 or £500 on one of these stupid machines, come back to me 30 days later and tell me what results you've got, because you won't have got any results. The only way you get abs is by putting in the work. There's no machine or special thing that you can do to get abs. Another thing is working out, doing exercises such as crunches and sit-ups will not get you abs either. You cannot target fat loss. The reason you can't see your abs is because you have a layer of body fat covering those abs. The way we lose those abs is eating a calorie deficit. You can't just do crunches and sit-ups and think you're burning fat from that area. It doesn't work like that. You don't burn fat by exercising. Most of you believe that crunches work and you believe that the ab machines work, and that's because you're so weak-minded. You don't actually want to put in the work. It's very simple. Either put in the work and achieve something, or just accept that you're not willing to do that and move on and focus on something else. I'm not trying to convince you not to try and get abs, but there is some more things that you need to know. That's why this video is the truth about abs. Most of these images you see of people on the internet, whether it's on a magazine, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's even on YouTube, and you see they have the shredded abs, most of the time those photos are either edited, and even if they're not edited and touched up, they have that down lighting that makes it look perfect. Sometimes you may have even experienced this yourself, where you know you don't have abs, but the perfect lighting comes in and you look down and you actually can see some shape to your abs. This is the manipulation of social media, and the reality is that a lot of these people are also taking drugs. Those images you see, those people that you see, almost every single one of them is not walking around with those shredded abs. Most people don't walk around and they don't look like that. Now, am I saying that you can't walk around with shredded abs, or am I telling you not to get shredded abs? No, I'm not. One of the things you need to consider is that you're going to be cold a lot of the time if you want to get shredded. You're not going to have as much energy. Your testosterone levels will get lower. It's not healthy to be at a low body fat. To be 6, 7, 8% body fat is not healthy to do. I'm not saying you shouldn't aim to get abs. I'm just trying to teach you the reality of actually getting those abs, because I know how hard it really is. Other people just want to tell you it's easy. Why do you think they come out with the machines? Why do you think people post these videos and photos? Because they want to sell you a program. They want to make you believe that it's easy so that you will buy something from them. I'm just telling you the truth. I don't care if you want to buy anything off me or buy any coaching. I'm not interested in that. I'm telling you the truth, which is getting shredded is very, very, very difficult. That's why you probably don't even know anybody, or you've probably never even seen anybody in person that is absolutely shredded, because it's so hard to do. Now I've told you the truth about abs, how can we actually get abs? The first thing is, if you are overweight or obese, Don't set the goal to get abs right now. That might be the bigger vision that you want to achieve one day, but just focus on lifting weights, getting in shape, building some lean muscle and losing some body fat, focusing on your nutrition. Just lose some weight. If you're obese or overweight and you're trying to get shredded abs, it's like saying that you're going to go to the moon when you've never even drove a car into town before. It's stupid. You're not going to be able to do that. Focus on the short-term goal first. If you're the type of person that actually can see a few abs, or maybe you get that lighting right and you can just see a little bit of an outline, then absolutely, if you want to go for abs, then go for it, and I'm going to teach you how to do that right now. So the way in which you can actually get abs is very simple but not easy. So what you do is you have to eat in a calorie deficit. You have to strip that body fat down enough to where you can see the abs, and you have to take it further and further and further until you get those shredded abs. What you do is take your body weight in pounds, multiply by 10 to 12 depending on your activity level, and eat that many calories per day. You should be aiming to lose around 1 to 2 pounds per week. It's very important that you don't go over 2 pounds per week, because that's not necessarily fat loss that you're losing. So don't try to do things too quickly. If you're losing too much body fat, then add some calories in there, a few hundred calories, and see what you weigh the week after. If you're not losing enough, maybe you're only losing half a pound, then take a little bit more calories away. Be more strategic. Make sure you're tracking your calories to make sure you know exactly how many calories you need to eat every day. It will be very difficult. You will be hungry a lot of the time. It won't be very fun, but it is possible. You can achieve it. And the video I would recommend that you watch next is, there's actually 2 videos I want you to watch. The main one is what to do if you hit a weight loss plateau. If you get to the point where you're losing body fat and you can't seem to lose any more, you can't get any leaner, that's the video you want to watch, so you know exactly what to do when this happens to you. Also, there's a video on spot reduction as well that you can check out, but that weight loss plateau is the main video I want you to watch.